Hey YouTube, it's Two Bob Lens here. We're back. Brought to you by Second National Bank. Last week we did Keeping Up with the Candice. It was an okay movie. You gave it a 2.5 out of 5.
Yeah, it was 3.5, but you brought it down.
You brought it down. Moving on to Beyond the River. Basically, this is a movie about canoeing. How two people from separate sides of South Africa basically come together and do the Dusi together. So we start off our movie with our main character Duma and his friend Zama. They're stealing electric cables. What do you guys think?
It's a nyonga. It was a thrilling few minutes, but yeah, cheesy.
Why did you say it was cheesy?
Because come on, they ran and the car was chasing them and they over. It's not realistic, girl. No.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, are the police actually going to like catch up to them eventually?
That was a suspense.
It wasn't really. It didn't really give me that vibe. I was like, okay, when are the police actually catching these guys? Like, they should be catching them right now.
They run and they hide behind a wall. Like, you could still see like Duma's arm poking out, but the police were like,
and Opa is just so calm there, like, I'm gonna blackmail these ones.
My thing is, if Opa had even just looked directly at them, the police would have figured out.
Exactly.
But you know, South African police.
They should have known. And the cop walked away while Opa was still there. What is Opa still doing there?
What's he rowing towards?
Talking to who?
But
Himself?
Movie land.
There's a lot of loopholes in the movie, and I hate that and also like it because it made it watchable, if that's watchable.
Instead of explaining everything, I guess.
Yeah.
Because we could have gotten a backstory on Duma when he was younger, find out how he got to where he is.
And just where the mother is also.
Right.
The role of the mother.
That was really glossed over. So Opa comes, basically he's this canoeing instructor in the townships of Joburg, Soweto mainly, and he saves Zama and Duma, and then he says, "Y'all owe me."
A reformed gangster trying to motivate kids to stay away from crime. Original.
It's
very original.
Classic South African tale.
White perspective.
That's another issue, man.
I mean, I think I would have. I think I like the whole thing of Opa being that person, as opposed to Steve being that person, because it's always like this the case here.
The white hero.
Yeah.
The white messiah.
It still came across that way, but.
And also, like, you see, when it comes to these South African movies, they're always trying to like portray this official South Africa whereby there's like the whole Rainbow Nation thing. Oh, the black and the white come together, for a better cause and all of that. So I'm just like, it's a tad redundant.
Oh wow, tear them apart.
So basically, Opa says, "Guys, meet me here at 5 o'clock. Y'all owe me, or I'll call the police back." So they're like, yeah, sure, we'll meet you. We see Duma's life, right?
At home.
Yeah, his sister's sitting outside doing her homework via candlelight, via firelight.
Outside because no one can afford light.
Paraffin lamps aren't a thing. Candles aren't a thing.
No, not
this
at
is
all.
South Africa.
Yeah, there are cables everywhere, but they don't have electricity. Sure.
Where are those electric cables coming from?
Where they're going? White suburbs. Oh.
Maybe. I think maybe that's the reason why
they were stealing them. They didn't feel bad.
No. Like, what I'm trying to say is that maybe that's the reason why the girl had to go outside, because there's this whole thing of people actually stealing cables, and so there's
no more light, and it's Duma and Zama.
Exactly.
That's actually a great point. Yeah.
Wow, they burnt themselves.
Listen.
And also Zama as a character.
He was. He wasn't realistic for me. Like, he was too much. Oh, you're never gonna get out of your place, so we might as well do this crime real quick. Let's inconvenience everyone and steal these electric cables for 200 rand, 100 for you, 100 for me.
Which he spends alone.
On beer.
Exactly, because for me it's like, okay, fine, this guy steals like cables and all of that to make money. Cool, I get that. But he spends that money on alcohol.
That is so me. That is basically me.
Were they drinking Black Label? Did they show the...
I don't know.
Well, I don't recall, but all I saw was a brown bottle, and I knew it was.
But if they showed, that would be an endorsement.
But it would also be like, it's a bad thing. Like, Black Label, like, you know.
I get you.
Do you know what they did endorse a lot? Discovery and Vodacom. Like I got it. Like I got that they were sponsoring.
I knew about Discovery. Vodacom I didn't really.
They had the whole tower in the background, like when they were anyway. So Opa takes him. Zamak decides not to come. Opa takes him to this canoeing place, and they meet our other main character, Steve. Right. So our hero basically yes, he's the one who's gonna get Duma out of the township.
Out of the hellhole.
Yeah, he's gonna give him money, right?
No, he's gonna give him. He'll be like
experiences.
Yeah, I guess.
Isn't it like, for me, what I find ironic about that whole thing is that, you know, the actual reason why we also, like, in the slums, like in the townships, is because of white people. But also it's up to them to actually get us out of the slums.
So you put us there, and then you take us out when you want to.
When you want, one at a time, right?
Sounds familiar.
So merciful.
Thank God, eh? Thank God, or thank white people, we should say.
Isn't it the same thing?
Let's go on.
So Steve's won 9 gold medals in the Dusi. They basically want Duma to help Steve. How did they introduce it first? Because eventually they do the Dusi together, but at first Steve is doing it by himself, right?
And the way that Duma comes into Steve's life is when the wife actually asks Duma to help out.
So Duma was just hanging around at the Dusi, and then his wife's like, "Hey you,
Yes.
come help."
I've heard about you. Come help me carry stuff because I don't have hands.
Allegedly not. Like these 9 medals, they got themselves.
And that's another loophole. It changes from 9 to some other number, and you're like, but you said 9.
Also, what I was wondering was Steve actually, like, breaking his record? And this is why they introduced Duma to help him also, like, still, I don't know, maintain his position?
Well, they made it seem like it was a record, but there was nothing official that he's a record holder. He's the one with the most, like, medals.
Yeah, because as much as, for me, like, as much as we want to think that, Duma was, no, like, Steve was actually
helping
Duma, but Duma was helping Steve also.
Steve's getting old. He wanted another medal, and Duma got him that.
Typical white man.
Using. Anyway, so while doing this Dusi, Steve takes a dangerous turn down. It's like a shortcut. Other people like pick up the canoes. They're running on land.
Safer.
Yeah, and Steve's like, I'm gonna get these rocks.
Safer and smarter because look what happened.
He capsizes the canoes like in half, but he perseveres anyway and he runs the rest of the way.
Oh, that's how you look at it. I saw it as desperation. Because why would your boat, your canoe broke in half, and you're gonna carry it all the way to Durban.
Yeah. So the Dusi's from Pietermaritzburg, 3-day race, Pietermaritzburg to Durban. He ran.
Why?
He ran.
Why did you keep doing this? That person would have just been like, oh, okay, that's it. Let's
I'll
go
try
home.
again next year.
Next year.
I don't know. I guess I don't know.
But it does send a good message. Don't give up, persevere, hold on until the end.
Yeah. I think and I think that's the overall theme of the movie.
Yeah.
Like, to show, like, this whole triumphance thing, you know.
And I mean, in the trailer they had that quote: "Once you've done the Dusi, you feel like you can do anything."
Which is kind of true.
And I feel like he'd done it 9 times. Like it wasn't hard.
I can't.
And basically, this whole movie was based on a true story.
Yes.
Actually.
Yes.
Because we got to see, like,
at the end, which
like,
was
the
beautiful.
Yeah.
I hate it when like the production people, directors, whatever you call them, they say it's a true story, but then at the end they don't show you.
Right. Or even
who
like
the story
what
was about.
they do
Like,
now.
where are the receipts?
Because
Receipts.
anyone can say a true story and then that's it. This could be a true story.
So Steve gives him his paddle, right? He's like, yeah, you can keep that old thing. And like Duma's really proud of it. He goes home, his dad sees it, he's like, this needs to go. You disappeared for 3 days. You don't come back with any money. You went to go do a race that you weren't even participating, actually. You were handing someone water, and then you come home with this paddle like it's a
medal.
Yeah.
Like it's some money.
Like,
Are we gonna
income,
eat it?
Yeah.
Is it gonna help us? And that's when he kicks him out.
Yeah.
He literally kicks him out. But I get what he's saying, according to the plot.
Yeah.
Because the plot is about poverty, and if you're poor, you need to bring something in to help out. And how is canoeing gonna help you? But yeah, let's go on. We don't want to touch on too many feelings, you know.
So that we see Steve's life also, that he has a sort of disconnect from his marriage, and there's something with the Springbok.
You and the
I
Springbok.
don't understand it.
Well, what I understood is that they had a child.
Okay.
Steve was driving home, I'm guessing, at night. Child was in the backseat, they got in an accident, child passed away. And it's been haunting them since because he probably blames himself, the wife probably blames him.
I don't think the wife blamed him though. I don't think she should put that on him. Because she seemed...
He put it on himself.
Yeah, and he boxed everything that of the child, like the pictures and all that.
But the wife was also like tired.
She was tired of him
The Dusi.
not... Yeah.
And for me, like, I was trying to understand what, like, what the wife was actually fed up about.
Yeah.
Like, is it like the actual incident that happened, or the Dusi thing? What exactly did she have a problem with?
So we get some pep talk from one of the white trainer who convinces Steve to
actually do the Dusi with Duma.
Yeah, so they start their training. Duma's taking like what, 17 taxis to get.
Yep, and a plane just to get to the club.
Even though there's a river by where he stays.
But it shows commitment as well. I get the message. I get the message from the movie, and it's great. But yeah, go on, girl, go on. I have a lot to say.
So, a part of the movie that really, Duma asked Steve to speak slower English because he's like he can't think too quickly in English.
Girl.
And which is a reality because, you know, sometimes like we process things differently, you know, and when you have to process something in a totally different other language, like it takes longer.
So with the English part, you see, it's not my mother tongue.
I mean, even if a white person is speaking quickly to you, you can understand them. Like, we were colonized by the British.
And I feel like with the character in the movie, because we're not talking general, we're talking about the movie. Duma there, sorry to cut you, but Duma there, he was exposed to white people, was exposed to English. Yes, he didn't study it, but you
and
don't
he doesn't
need,
speak it at home.
You don't need to study English to understand.
Like, I get that, but we need to also look at like the demographics. Duma comes from like the township, right? And like his actual main encounter with white people was when he had to like work with Steve. So for me, it's like I understand when he would actually say that he needs him to speak slower, you know, because it really does make sense because that's not the type of people that he engages with on a daily basis, if you know what I mean.
But even in 2017, when we were reading Othello and all these Shakespearean books,
but that's the thing. That's a question. That's actually the critical question. Did Duma actually read Othello?
I was supposed to be in high school, but I didn't.
Did you watch the movie? It's the same thing. So they do a small race together just to test a speed test, and they find that they're not in sync in any kind of way, right?
Because Duma's behind, and he asked to be in the front, which was a bit.
Let's not go into the sexual innuendos.
Yeah.
I was also just like,
I want to be in the front. I don't want to be in the back anymore.
No, you're better in the back.
I think that was we saw like the whole, you know, politics and the whole power games.
It was a power struggle.
Yeah.
But for someone who's won 9 medals, it's not that easy to take a backseat, guys. Come on.
It isn't. Yes.
Even if
But I mean, he needs to face
Steve
the
was
reality
blind.
that he's old now.
But
And also
9 medals, I know better.
Yeah, exactly. You know.
Duma confronts Steve about not even trying to get to know him, right? So Steve eventually he just wants to give up, and Duma's like, you keep talking about we're supposed to be in sync. I go this way, you go that way. We don't know anything about each other. I know your last name. I know where you stay. I know your dog. I know your wife. I know your dog's
He
name.
definitely knows the dog.
He knows everything
Same.
about him, but Steve doesn't know where he lives. And
Doesn't
Steve
know his
actually
last name.
goes there, which was
Yeah.
cute for a white man. But
And you see they had all the black people smiling like, white man.
Yeah, you know, like there's a lot of stereotypes that are happening in the film, even with the whole thing of how as black people, like we're scared of dogs and all of that.
We haven't seen a car ever.
Exactly.
Like, ooh, a white man driving a car.
Let's follow it. Yeah.
Like dogs.
What?
So they talk, they learn more about each other. Then Zama comes back
from jail.
He's an evil thing, and he convinces Duma to do another job,
which is stealing Opa's minibus.
That's part one. At first,
part one.
Part one of those crime, because he's like, yeah, we just go there and back. No. So basically, Zama sold that car to those criminals who bailed him out of jail, which was kind of.
And then Duma had to go back to Opa.
Opa pulled a gun on him. Was like, "Oh, you want to kill me? This is what you want. This is what you want."
That's a part I hated.
It was unnecessarily dramatic. Like, well, wait, why is it?
They could have left that out, like everything else they left out, which was actually good. I'm just saying, director, you gotta work.
Can we touch on the whole racism thing?
The casual, just to drop it in.
Guys, for me, I was actually to be honest, like I was shook. At the same time, I was actually glad it happened amongst white people. For me, I was like, that's a conversation that y'all need to have with one another.
Yeah, but I mean, even then, it took Steve getting to know Duma in order to actually speak out against it, to be like, what's with these jokes? Why you keep... Before it was just like, ha ha ha, you know that guy. But like...
Ooh, I would have gone off, but yeah, it's not about me.
But for me, I feel like it was like a very... I think for me, it was one of the best things about the film. Like when that whole racism thing was being addressed, and like this guy now has like sort of relation with this black person.
Why do we have to have a relationship with these white people for them to see us as humans?
You guys are going on to another topic and I love it. I love it.
I know, but I think because the thing is, you know, white people always like to keep themselves into this one box that they're used to.
And they cry when we point it out.
Exactly. So I think sometimes like the whole thing of integration is important for them to actually like see themselves outside of themselves. You know?
Sure. So anyway,
Steve, his wife wanted him to go to a therapy session because there's a big disconnect in their marriage. He doesn't go. And then he signs divorce papers, right? Is that what that document was that he was giving to her?
Were those divorce papers?
It seemed like divorce papers. I mean,
that was the only thing I could think of.
Like we said, loopholes.
Yeah.
You don't get much detail.
He has an unmarked envelope.
Sign it. We don't know what it is. A new contract.
So after the selling Opa's car, Duma doesn't know where to go. He goes to Steve's house. Steve's like, you can sleep on my son's bed. The bed is here. And then he goes on, he explains eventually.
It's adoption time.
That soppy moment.
He explains like what happened to the son. I felt like that scene was so long. Like you just described it in like 2 minutes, and they could have. Do you know? He just.
To be honest, I went and made myself a sandwich and came back.
He was still talking about his son. Like. Anyway.
It's fine, you don't have to be that soppy.
We get it. A kudu. It wasn't a springbok, sorry, it was a kudu. Kudu jumped onto the...
Oh, it wasn't a springbok. Yeah. Well, same dude.
So we also get Opa's backstory. He's a reformed criminal and now he's taking kids out to get out.
Yada. Yeah. Change his life.
So Zama tries to steal an entire electric pole.
It's always
the whole thing.
Oh my word.
You're mine. Little beauty and then power off. They should have shown him follow.
Like Friday.
He died, right? Did he die?
He died. And there was a whole funeral and whatnot. I wanted to see him fall. Like,
I
to be honest, I thought that scene was exaggerated.
It really was. Even Zama's whole point of view of...
How did he get up there?
Exactly.
Climbed.
I mean, really, like, to go that extreme?
Yeah. No. And he had this whole thing that God is basically putting him into poverty. They're never going to get out. And he's now returning to God. Like, I'm going to sue you.
Was he high? Guys, I need to ask this. Was he high?
He's always high, though.
Probably.
And not high on weed, you know. It's
yeah, a little some
other things. Yeah. You're good at that, aren't you?
So let's not get the police on our case.
We don't. No.
Don't do drugs.
Disclaimer.
So Steve goes to a therapist and he's talking to this black lady. And so we get that scene. We see the funeral, and then there's time for healing. Then Duma decides to go and see Annie. Oh, so Duma has an injury, right? Where
this is the part where I was waiting for the doozy to just happen already. I'm like, a lot is happening, just keep it to yourself.
Yeah, it was the movie was almost 2 hours. They could have cut out some stuff, but it's fine.
It's like watching Harry Potter.
And all 7 of them.
But I love Harry Potter anyway.
That's not the point.
It's a long. Okay, it's like watching Lord of the Rings.
Woo! Now that's a different thing.
So they hook him up with this anti-gravity treadmill and he's training. He tells Steve he's back in it. Steve is also in the right mindset. And they do the Dusi together. 3-day race. Eventually he'll get there. So it took about a year. Yeah. Steve tells Annie that she is his source of like motivation.
You love the sucky parts, don't you?
You know, like there's all of these like, hurdles and trials and tribulations.
I'm just there for the hot bodies and
at the end
action.
of the day, we prevail.
Let's talk about Duma's body. Let's talk about that body.
That's another show.
No, but Duma is my size. I've been told I've only got 30 seconds to talk about this. Duma's body. Fine, chocolate us, man. He's my size. Those high cheekbones. There was a part where he was running in all black, and I was just like, run towards me. His thighs, his legs. I was just like, yes, daddy. Okay, back to the movie.
Wow. 20 seconds, yay.
So Annie comes home eventually because Duma tells him. Duma sets a trap. Duma's like, Steve wants to talk to you about something. So Annie goes there and she sees a picture of the sun, and then Steve. They reconcile.
What? Sorry, I was yawning there.
So we get to the Dusi. The people are there supporting him. The white trainer, Opa. So Duma's in the front, right?
Yeah.
And Steve's like, "Hey, let's run this part." Duma's like, "Nah, I'm not listening to you." It's not the same. It's not the same Rocky part though. So it's a part before that other Rocky part. So they're rocking, they capsize, and then they sort of fight. That was day 2.
Anyway, for me, when it came to that whole Dusi thing, it was bound to happen. Of course, it's like something has to go wrong.
Drama, it can't be all just...
a great, race. So eventually Duma's like,
especially with the black man in front.
The little rebel.
Us.
So Duma's like, listen, let's look the dog in the eye. He used some metaphor to be
dog
like
in the eye. Black person staring at dog in the eye.
That's why, because isn't that what Steve had told him?
I don't know. I'm just thinking of the actual phrase.
Yeah.
It's just unrealistic.
Why would you want to look at a dog in the Anyway, so basically they Duma talks Steve into doing that Rocky part that he had failed at last year. They tried.
Well, doesn't talk him.
He's sort of like, we're doing it.
We're doing it.
By the way,
it's fine.
We're about to go down these rocks.
We're here already.
We're already here.
They go down and they make it through. Because movie.
Please get to the winning part, because
they win.
And at the end, he has a medal, right? And he, what does it do? Doesn't he have a medal?
No, I got bored.
They both get medals.
So. And then he took it and put it on.
At home.
At home.
Yeah, with no light, but.
Do you if the father have a commentary and said he's proud of him? Or am I imagining things?
No, you're not actually. It did happen.
I saw that.
But for a 2-hour movie, it's fine.
It was it's time to go now.
It really was a lot.
Yeah.
And then the movie ends. To me, I was just like, okay, what have we learned here? Because Duma is returning to the shacks.
He's still dead.
Steve's son is still dead.
But guys, they did actually say.
They say so.
He actually worked for a marketing agency.
Right now, he's doing a marketing intern.
Yeah.
And he's doing a law degree at I can't remember which university.
But he was great. He was great.
Yeah. So
ratings.
the movie, I'd give it a 4 out of 10.
I give it a 3.
Out of 10.
No. I give
4
it
out of 10.
Yeah.
I give it a 4. Yeah.
4 out of 10.
Out of 10, guys.
Or maybe a 5. I'll go 5.
It wasn't realistic for me. You?
6.
So guys, that was our
I give it a 5.
that was our rating of the movie Beyond the River.
Yeah.
Watch it if you want to watch it. Don't.
I think watch it because it's a South African. We need to support local and all that.
But I mean, all the directors were white. The producers was right.
You decide.
If you wanna
but
open up the industry. Hashtag
open up the industry.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I like the movie. I'm a 6.
Duma, if you see this video, call me. Alright.
That's not his name though.
Siseko.
Well, like he'll know.
Yeah.
He'll know.
Be yourself.
We'll
Bye guys.
tag you. Oh, bye. We forgot to say bye.
Bye bye.
Video's over.